Hey there, I got you 10 items that real estate agents say make a home unsellable or extremely difficult to sell. So, my name's Justin Etherton. I'm with Etherton Real Estate Group, powered by EXP here in Santa Barbara. And here are the 10 items that really make it hard to sell a home. And then I got you one item that is going to, that can solve all those problems. So, number one is an undesirable location. Think next to an airport, next to a train station, or a freeway, or a chemical plant, something that makes it really hard. And that's not something that you can change, right? You can't pick up the home and just move it. So, number two would be bad odors coming from the house, right? And sometimes these are hard to tell, like a cat or a dog, not even if they soiled the carpet or flooring, which could be in the subfloor, but also just having them in the home. If you have lived with your pet for a long time, you may be used to the smell, but someone that's coming to look at your home that doesn't have pets can instantly tell if there is an animal in the home just from the smell lingering in there. So there's a lot of ways that you can really work on that to get as close as possible to not smelling like pets. Number three, a lack of natural light can turn off a lot of buyers, right? They want to know that, hey, this home's got a lot of sunlight, and so natural light is really important to buyers on that. Number four, a death in the home can make the home much harder to sell, right? Especially if it's not a natural death. Those become much harder to sell. The good news is that in California, the seller has to disclose if there's been any death in the property, within the last 3 years of it. So they will be able to tell you that. If you want to know more than that, you can ask, and they'll disclose to you, or they should disclose to you if there's one that has passed away more than 3 years ago. All right. Number five would be poor architecture that can't be changed, right? If it's something simple, like a window or a wall, that can be changed. But we're talking about poor architecture, maybe roof lines, because it's going to be everything can be changed, but it's about how much money it's going to cost. So if it's a major overhaul of the entire architecture of the home, that's going to make it a lot harder to sell. All right, number six, that would be mold or other environmental issues with the house, right? Specifically mold, that's a really big one because most buyers don't want to get their family into a house if there's mold in it. So that can be a challenge right there. Number seven, maintenance or structural issues can leave a home sitting on the market for a very long time, right? Anything that would be considered more than just cosmetic work, right? Full-on new electrical, foundation issues, things that it requires a lot more money or a lot more expertise, right? So in that case, you'll really be only selling to investors or contractors that know what they're dealing with. So you're really losing your buyer pool there. Number eight, outdated decor can be a deal breaker. Think about old shag green carpet or old wallpaper from the 50s or earlier that can really just make a home feel stale and old, and because it probably is older. So good news about that is those are easy fixes. With a little bit of money, you can put in new flooring and paint and get the home ready to sell. All right, number nine would be a home that's cluttered and not staged. It's going to be really hard to sell. So that's when you're living in the home. You want to take everything off the counters as possible, make it feel as if there's enough room for people to go in there. So declutter. And number 10 would be a really difficult seller to work with, or agent for that matter. So if you have someone on the other end and that you're trying to sell your home, try to be as easy to work with as possible. That can really help it, because if you fall out because you're difficult, it may be harder to get someone back in the next time. All right, now the one thing that I think can fix basically all of these problems, right? There's one solution, and that's the price. I have a standard, or I have a comment that says, at the right price, anything will sell. So you may think that your home is worth a lot more, and if it's next to an airport and it's not selling, well, if you price it right, it will sell, and it'll sell quickly. So any home will sell. It just needs to be priced right. So that's the solution. If you can't change things like the architecture or the flooring or the paint or something like that, then that means it comes down to price. So we'll get into the 3 things that causes a home not to sell, like in an actual ones, in the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. And always, if you have any questions about selling, buying, or investing, feel free to reach out to us via message here or call us or text us directly. Phone number is 805-617-0774. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.